That's 800-217. With crime. Then you spend your money
driving down the road at...
Always takes the camera a second to catch up to live. Welcome back, guys. This is a proof of concept DX test. I'm not expecting to do this very long tonight, but we could see some good conditions tonight because it's the first night in a long time that the band has been in decent shape up here in the Twin Cities. It's been a good 3 or 4 days since I've DX'd, but I mean, I take that back. I got new logs a couple days ago. I got Pampa, Texas. Pampa. There's a town called Pampa in Texas. It's in the Panhandle area. I got KGRO 1230 from Pampa, Texas, a few days ago. Before that, on the 13th, was a good night. A lot of Aurora skip going on. Of course, the Aurora Borealis was really strong for 2 nights here up in the northern half of the country. And I posted a ton of pictures over on my Instagram, which is linked up, of course, to my other Instagram, which is for this page. So anyway, hi, my name is Justin. If you don't know, if you're brand new to this, I've been doing this for quite a while. This is like the first time in maybe a year or two that I've done these live broadcasts. I kind of wanted to get back into it, just because I miss doing it, and that's about all I could say about it. So let me make sure the audio is working, and we'll get started here. Okay, so you can barely hear the, that's about as high as I can get it to go. So we got a country station here on 1490. We're going to start on 1490. Just see what we can hear tonight. I'm going to run through the test of the scenes to make sure everything works, because I want to start doing this again, this live broadcast, more regularly. Of course, I'll be out of town next week because it's Thanksgiving, so no DX next week, but maybe this Saturday, maybe a couple days from now, we'll do one of these. Let's figure out who this country is. Come on, shut up. in Minnesota. He just said in Minnesota. So that's, let's see what that is. We know it's a country station. Probably Redwood Falls is my guess. KLGR Redwood Falls is what that is. We can confirm that. Just a second. Let's confirm this together, shall we here? So I just heard that's like 95.9, so that's got to be Redwood Falls.
In-laws. You should save over.
Yeah, it was them. That's really loud, by the way. Let's wait till the song starts here, and we'll see if that's a match. Jesus Christ, no, it isn't. It's like ear rape. God. All right, so we know it's not that. It was definitely something 0.9. Obviously not Carrie Underwood. So let's go figure out what this is. It's really strong. This is probably going to give you a copyright strike. No, it's not. It's not Beloit. So let's see what else is around here that's country. I'm gonna turn this down too because that's really loud. Let's try Valley City. No, it wasn't Valley City. Okay. Medford?
When you're weary and when you lost heart.
Hopefully this stays on top. The one thing bad about doing streams on YouTube is the copyright strikes. Yeah, it's definitely not Redwood Falls. So, I don't know what this is. It's gotta be close. It's gotta be something close. Longest song ever. Oh, that didn't help. Oh. You know what this is? So conditions obviously are pretty much better than they were last night and the nights before, because this is WTIQ Manistee, Michigan, is what we were hearing the whole time. Manistee is over by the Upper Peninsula. It's on the southern half of the Upper Peninsula between Escanaba and St. Ignace, the bridge, I guess. South of Munising. I don't know Michigan very well, so I'm probably botching those names. So that's what that was. Pretty common visitor here. And my local KM&Q has been open carrier for at least a week or two. So good for them. I hope they stay off. Hello there, TV radio. You just reminded me I should post this on Twitter. I am probably going to get a copyright strike for this one. This is Milwaukee, or not Milwaukee. Is it Milwaukee? No, it's Madison. I always get Milwaukee and Madison confused on this frequency. There's a Spanish. It's Tuesday night. Are you kidding me? Ah! That's embarrassing. I will fix it. I will fix it. Once this broadcast is over, I will fix it. It'll be like it never happened. I don't know where the hell my head is right now, but it is not Monday. It's been a long day at work. It's been a long, messy, screwed up day at work. Sorry about that. Jesus. Oh, I feel stupid. God, that's embarrassing. If that's the way that this is going to be, I probably shouldn't do these shows. God, I can't believe that. That's horrible. Thanks for pointing that out. I feel dumb now. Oh, Jesus. You know, I have a really stressful job. And so I come home and I'm fried. I crashed this afternoon after, watching a couple episodes of a good show that's on Netflix right now. It's called Death by Lightning. It's about President Garfield, who got assassinated. It's very fascinating. It's only 4 episodes, but it's very fascinating. I recommend it. If you're a fan of history, of U.S. history, it's a really good episode, a really good show. It's on Netflix. But it is not Monday night, it is Tuesday night. Which makes sense because I put the garbage out today, and garbage goes out on Wednesdays. But I will fix that once this is done going live and the file is saved. It won't say Monday night anymore. It'll say Tuesday. No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's one of the things that the show points out is that there's towards the middle of the episode, after he gets shot and they're trying to get the bullet out, one of the other doctors there is like, you should sanitize this. They're doing that in Europe, and the guy's like, well, I don't care what's going on in Europe. I'm the doctor here. I'm the chief physician. And it's like, you idiots. But yeah, he didn't have to die. Sorry guys, I'm gonna plug in headphones here for a second, so you might hear a drop out in the audio. There, now I can have a monitor in my ear so I can hear myself sounding like an idiot. Yeah, it was a really good show, really interesting, good casting. Michael Shannon's in it. Nick Offerman is Chester A. Arthur. I didn't know he was such a coward. Like Nick Offerman's Chester A. Arthur. He's like, I don't want to be president. I don't want to be vice president. You shouldn't have picked me. I didn't want this job. But yeah, I recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's called Death by Lightning. I can't recommend it enough. That's a really good point about being careless. So, with conditions being better now, it's harder to hear the graveyarders. During the Aurora, we had like a really good graveyard run there for a while. Yeah, they did show that in the show too. They showed the Alexander Graham Bell. He was in there briefly. What's weird is like the bullet didn't hit any organs, like not a single one. They said it was like near his pancreas, but I mean, it gets kind of emotional towards the end of the show. Like you're seeing Garfield coming back home on a train, and he's waving to his constituents. Like, I think he was one of the most misunderstood presidents. Same with Chester A. Arthur. Like, Arthur did a lot of good for stuff. You know, he passed a lot of laws that are still in place now. Plus, he was mentioned in the third Die Hard. So here's a country station on 1450, which seems to be the pattern tonight. My guess is this is something closer. I don't think it would be Newberry, Michigan. Could be Breckenridge. Let's see. It is not Breckenridge. Is this WIBM from Jackson, Michigan? Shit, we lost this one. Sorry about that. It looks like we dropped for some reason. My internet connection's been really flaky lately. I don't know why. I think it's because they're digging for fiber in the neighborhood here, and they're screwing up Xfinity. I'm watching the frame rate here, and it's holding for now, but I don't know what that blip was. I notice when I'm watching like or TikTok streams too, it sometimes does that. It'll drop out. So anyway, we're still chasing this country station on 1450. God, I can't believe I named it Monday night. Why did I think it was Monday? Are you guys that are DXing, are you hearing anything interesting tonight that I should check out? If you're DXing?
The Laurel Community School.
My computer sounds like it's going to take off, like it's like an airplane. It's probably dusty and just getting hot. This poor laptop's going to be 6 or 5 years old next year. There's music there. This is 1390. There's music there. of some kind. Let's see what's up there tonight. Normally, Owatonna's not strong here. I mean, it's a daytimer. You can hear during the day. This might be Madison, South Dakota K-Jam. No, they're playing Main Street by Bob Seger. It's probably the Chicago Gospel Station. It's like very far down there though. I hate you, radio locator. I hate you very much. Oh, come on. That is weird. Every time I switch over to the web, the stream drops, which is weird.
Times it's hard to tell the night from day.
Pretty sure that's what that is that we're hearing. The Chicago WGRB. There's a weak talker in there too. That's probably Wade Park. Yeah, conditions aren't exactly great tonight, but they're not as bad as they were the last couple nights. So. Yeah, if you're not familiar, I have my loop in one direction and it stays in one direction, unfortunately, because of WCCO, which you can see right here.
On and get gone quick.
WCCO is in a null, which is producing that hum.
It happened again. So it happened about a month ago when
it's sitting right now at about 30 dBm or 30 dB.
In ending the conflict in
dBm
Gaza
below.
was when all of those Arab and Muslim states said to Hamas,
that's about as good as I can get it into a null. It's now 7 miles from me, 5 to 7 miles away, between 5 and 7. Whereas it used to be 2 miles. They moved to their Ramsey Tower. This is Prater, WLIC.
The premier sports lineup in the nation. Half the
I did record 6 o'clock, so I could go through 6 o'clock, but I don't know if I want to do that on a stream. We're using about a 1 dB attenuation right now. I'll show you what happens when I put attenuation on here. So this is 1, 3, 7, 15, 31. Probably can leave it open. This is no attenuation right here. So proof positive that WCCO is on their aux, or their main now, I guess it is. WPRQ is good on 740. Somebody's way off frequency on 740. I think that's Fargo that's way off frequency. Pretty sure Fargo's the one that's off frequency. Baraboo. Detroit playing.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. I'm just going to be honest. Saudi Arabia
Mark
now is to
Levin.
become...
Rosie, where are your prints?
It's not only empty.
All right. You were at 1380. Okay, normally I don't hear music on 1360 at night, so this might be something here. Where's this at? I don't know. We'll see. It sounds like there's an echo in there. That's probably Sioux City and Bemidji, if they're on the same network. My loop is aimed, I guess it would be north-northeast and south-southwest. Whatever it looks. If you're looking down on it, one end is pointing towards the north, which is that way. Then north-northeast actually, and then southwest this way. Sorry, my directions are all screwed up. WJMT on 730. 540 from Islip. It's been a while since I've heard them too. What is it? I actually haven't heard them. That would be new if I heard them. What, New York, never mind. I was thinking New Jersey. The last time I heard Islip was 2018, so it's been a while. It's been a long while.
An old friend.
There's a bad interference there. For the past couple nights, there's been bad interference there. I think my neighbor has been doing something. He brought his motorcycle into the houses, and he might have like a trickle charger plugged into it or something. There's a lot there. There's quite a few stations on 540. During the Aurora, I was hearing Mexico there. I think the music that you're hearing way in the background is WXYG. Let's see. WBWD from Islip is Asian. They should stick out like a sore thumb. Let me open a Kiwi that's out there. And we'll see what happens here together. Wrong address. It's been a while since they've made it here. Like I said, I might have only heard them once. Where is Islip? Is that? Islip is, come on. Okay, Long Island, basically. So there is a Kiwi on Long Island. I'll show you this. This is the Kiwi that's on Long Island. I'm going to mute my radio here so I can hear this. Boy, they're coming in crappy there. But that's a format that should stick out pretty well. Decent music too. Okay, let me add something here. Yeah, mute this radio. I don't hear them at all. I mean, they might be in there. The music that we're hearing is not them, though, I don't think. It doesn't match what we're hearing on this Kiwi out here. I'm wondering if I'm hearing Mexico on 540. That's definitely music. That's not... I don't think that's WXYG. I'm gonna look at my logs. The one that I have on is 540. San Luis Potosi. That does sound Asian, actually. But it's not what... It could be Asian or Mexican. I have a hard time picking that one out. It's not matching what's on the Kiwi out there on Long Island. So, let me see here. I'm going to go to medium whaler list. Hold on, let me pull up another one. The one I think it is right here. XCWA. I'm pretty sure that's what we're hearing is XCWA from San Luis Potosi. Potsi, whatever, however you say it. San Luis Potosi. 150,000 watts. Where is San Luis Potosi? I'm just curious. I'm gonna look this up where this is. Yeah, this is W. Definitely W. XCWA. Sorry. It's been a long day. So basically, almost dead center in Mexico. Pretty good for this loop to hear that. It's not uncommon though. I mean, it's not something I haven't heard before. Let me close these windows here. I'll get back out to the main window here. Yeah, that's definitely XCWA. We're going to count that one.
Information and tell you that your social security number has
The band does look considerably better though than it did a couple nights ago.
That your social security number might be suspended, your bank account might be frozen or seized, or you could be arrested. That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, demand your personal information, or
Go to Pat.
I like hanging out on the graveyarders. That's just me. Every once in a while you'll get lucky with the fade up here. There is music on 1340. I'm trying to figure out. I still can't believe this. Oh, sorry, excuse me. We've already been doing this for 38 minutes. Wow. Time flies. Come on, something pop up on the graveyarders. Throw me a lifeline here. Yeah. Part of the reason is I live in a townhome, like a homeowners association area, and the houses are pretty close to each other. In fact, my neighbor on this side over here, behind the camera, his master bedroom is actually on the other side of this wall over here. And then I got another neighbor on the other side of me, so I'm kind of sandwiched in between two neighbors. And the loop is down on the patio. I wish I could show it to you. Obviously, it's nighttime, so I can't see it, but it's down on the patio. I got a cable that runs out the window. This is a well good loop. USB sync on 1340. I don't know if the See, with the RSP units, it's either DSP or USB. USB obviously cuts down WLOL, which WLOL is not a problem here, so I could probably leave this open. WLOL is down by Shakopee. KNFL. That's a new log. Congratulations! The sports talker there is probably Rochester, maybe? Wait a minute, their news talk. ESPN radio, so that's... It's ESPN radio on 1340. Probably WMBN. No. Hang on a minute. I'll go through my logs here and see who that is. Big moves like you, he can cheat on his wife too. WNBA. Fox Sports. Okay, so it's not WNBA. Why am I not using Topaz? I should be using Topaz. For those of you who are not familiar with Topaz, here, this is what I call Topaz. This website right here. It's amdxer.com/ambc. And it's a very wonderful tool. That radio locator, if you're having problems with radio locator, go to Topaz. That's what I call it. The only reason I call it Topaz is because the old server was on Topaz. So ESPN 1340. I have heard Rapid City here from here before. I think. No, if this was Rapid City, this would be new log. Is there a Kiwi out there? Let's find out. There's not a Kiwi in Rapid City. That sucks. Really, the only close ESPN is Rapid City. Yeah, I love this site. This is an awesome site. I wish it was sortable by formats. That's the only drawback I have. Is it's not sortable by format. There was a new Kiwi in buildings. Oh, it's not there anymore. Sad day, because the buildings, that'd be awesome. I could listen to my former area, Sheridan area, from the buildings tour. Eventually, maybe years from now, I probably would like to put one in Wyoming. If I was made of money, I would put one in Wyoming. I wonder if that was Rapid City, because the only ESPN that I can think of that's close was Rapid. There's Washington, California, Georgia, Kentucky. It's hard to count it based on just ESPN. But if I had to guess, if I was playing like loose with the rules as far as DXing, I would say it was Rapid. That would be awesome. That would be a new log. If we got a new log on the stream tonight, that would be a bonus. Because we seem to always get new logs on these streams. Used to be a Kiwi in Mount Vernon, Iowa, near Cedar Rapids. An owner made it password only after too many people, including you, spent time on it. area to try. Billings is fairly remote. Yeah. They have a few locals there. There's KGHL. There's the 730 KYYA. Used to be KURL. Lighting the night on KURL. And then they have a couple of other stations. There's a graveyarder there. There's two graveyarders. There's a sports station and there's a religious station that are graveyarders in Billings. But other than that, you're pretty much wide open until you get to Sheridan or you get to Miles City or you get to other parts of Montana that I don't remember offhand. I don't think Big Timber has a station. That's a long drive. I've driven that before between Billings and Missoula. That is a long drive. It gets kind of dicey, especially in the winter by Bozeman. I almost went to school in Bozeman. I almost went to MSU. Pretty area. There's definitely a station in Livingston. That one that has the interesting attendant. There's obviously Bozeman has stations. Butt has stations. Butt, Montana. Deer Lodge has one. Anaconda does. Dillon. There's a ghost town somewhere near Dillon that's supposedly haunted off its butt. Obviously Missoula, but out here there really isn't much. I mean, there's Hardin has that one station, KHDN, but I don't even know if that's still on the air. My brother could tell you. My brother lives in Sheridan, which is right here in northeastern Wyoming. That's sad that that's not on the air, though, because that would have been really helpful. But we're listening for an ESPN here on 1340. Let me go back to the main. It's very pretty, but the drive in Montana is very long. And try doing it with two cats in your car. My brother used to live in northern Iowa, or Idaho, a town called Grangeville. There's a station there, KORT, that gets out very well. It's a graveyarder. There's a sports talker there that I can hear it. I'm gonna add the live audio that I'm hearing from KTOK here in just a second. You'll hear it pop in.
Pass. It is another data point for most teams, a 13th data point that will be used to compare them to other teams in the ranking.
5 high.
I'm seriously wondering if this is rapid. Unless there's some other stations around here that carry ESPN. Does the ticket in Michigan carry ESPN? Infinity Sports, no, it's not the ticket. Okay, so the guy just said you can't get a driver's license
without the delicious taste of an ice cold Dr. Pepper college football. It's a Pepper thing. Right now, Sports Center all night. From college football back to the hardwood and the hoops. Champions Classic at Madison Square Garden Tuesday. Number 24, Kansas, 5th ranked Duke, capping the night.
Cameron Boozer, left side three, pure. It hit only the net on that shot.
That might have been another station. See, there's another episode. There's another ESPN radio. Does Lady Smith carry ESPN? I thought they were a different format. Classic country. Willie 1340. Yeah, so There's another ESPN. ESPN. I really don't think that... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Let me see where Ashland, Kentucky is. Oh, it's near West Virginia. There's no way. Who's the music? If you feel like... That is weird music. It's like... Ashland is in way far eastern Kentucky, so I don't think that's what this is. This has got to be Rapid. And I'm going to double check if I have Rapid or not. I do not. Because I've been really bad about screwing up on my paper log lately. There's the talker coming up again. You can hear the sports talker coming in. Who's the music though? The strange... It almost sounds like gospel. That might be Royal Oak, Michigan, WCHB. Let me see. They have a stream. Doesn't match. Unless that's oldies, I don't know who's like... That is really weird. Yeah, it doesn't. It's like, no. Could be Memphis. Might be Memphis. No! It's Memphis! WLOK, Memphis. Ooh, yeah. And that is a relog. That is a common pest.
Mark Pope, the Kentucky head coach, calls timeout, stands sternly, arms crossed, realizing time is running out. Michigan State's up 20. It's their largest lead of the night, and it comes with 5 minutes and 3 seconds to go.
Mike Cousins and Bob Valvano have...
Waiting for the sports to come up again. The only problem I can see with the sports is that we have a fairly close station here in this state, in Minnesota, that's KRBT. That might be what it is. I can't get over like how clear Memphis is. It sticks out like a sore thumb. They must have really good ground conductivity. Of course, Eveleth doesn't have a stream. But I don't think they're ESPN. Yeah, let's see where they are. Carries programs from the K-Fan radio. Yeah, so they're not ESPN. KRBT is not ESPN. The only ESPN I can think of is Rapid, and I would be pretty confident in counting that based on its proximity. I mean, Rapid's what, 500 miles away or so. I should know. I'm going to be going through there in a few days. Well, about a week. Yeah, that's coming back. Oh, that's a news talker. That's not sports. They're talking about something about White House. Rapid is 493 miles away from my house. Okay, and the talker right here might be Rochester. That's what I was thinking. Rochester's very common here at night. But I would be, with all the ESPN mentions, I would be comfortable counting Rapid. There's no way it's the shoot a boot. That's my wife would say, shoot a boot. There's no way it's California. There's no way it's Georgia, Kentucky. I don't think it's Kentucky. And it's definitely not Washington. It's not the Tri-Cities. K-Jocks. There's no way. If 1340 from Rapid is in right now, 1380 from Rapid might be in. Because usually, like when one station from one area is in, the other stations are in. That's a weird noise. It's an echo. It's like going off in the distance. That's creepy. Alright, we're going to pull up KOTA stream here. So you might hear it.
No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term.
Probably a pre-roll ad here. Okay, now.
This Black Friday, enjoy exclusive savings on our high-quality rechargeable hearing.
They're in ads right now.
Comfortable and ready to use right out of the box.
Kind of a weird time to take an ad break, 18 after.
Shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%.
Before I go on the stream, because I'm going to start winding down here, before I go I'm going to run through the rest of the scenes to make sure everything works. So we're still listening for KOTA from Rapid, which I have heard from here before. So my video coder is overloading.
Whether it's 1 gig, 5,
come on, get out of the ad break.
Limited.
I don't think we're hearing coda. If we are, they're very buried in there by this echoing stations here. These are, my guess is this is Fort Wayne and Brainerd. Why I remember this stuff, I don't know. Obviously, I can remember radio stations, but I can't remember that it's Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, that's got to be Fort Wayne and Brainerd. Rapid is a new log. Let's see, it's about 20 after 11. I'm pretty confident that was Rapid. Oh. Yeah, they're both Fox Sports. So, over the summer, you guys probably remember that I got one of these TEF radios here. I'll show you if I can go back. You can see it. It's one of those TEF radios, the 6686 ones. It's a Deep Elect brand, DP666. And I got it configured about a month ago to run as an auto logger as well. So while I'm doing AMDXing whatever they're called, the TEF radios can do auto logging. So that's running in the background right now. It's probably going to run out of battery. I got to plug it in. And if you're wondering what's behind me, that's a poster right there for The Running Man, which I just saw a few days ago. And over here is Back to the Future, the 40th anniversary. Those are movie posters. Yeah, I did good. It was a good year for Skip. I mean, not the greatest year, but a good year. It was probably a C plus or B minus overall. I still have recordings I still haven't gone through. I still have August 20th. August 20th was a big day. I still have that, and I still have a couple in July that I still haven't finished. But July 4th was the biggest, one of the biggest openings I've ever seen since doing this in 2007. My cat's like wondering what's going on. Yeah, July 4th was definitely my biggest opening of the year. Alright guys, I'm going to kind of wind down here, but thanks for joining me. We got a new log on the stream. It seems like every time I do these we get a new log, so that's, maybe these are good luck. Boy, that's kind of lens, so I gotta clean this camera. So yeah, this was mostly a proof of concept. This is mostly to make sure everything still works. I still had somehow between the last time I did this, which I don't remember when that was, you guys can go on my YouTube channel and find that out, but the last time I did this, sometime between then and now, some of my files went missing, so it looks a little different than it used to. I think it looks better, to be honest. The flow looks better here. This be doing Saturday Night DX again. I might be doing this weekend. Of course, Lloyd goes live on Friday afternoon or Friday evening at 6:45 Central. And if I do Saturday Night DX, it's going to be at 8:45 p.m. Central. So keep that in mind for this Saturday. If you want to check it, if you want to follow us on subscribe and you get notified for it, click the notification button. I'm not pandering for views. I don't really care. You can do whatever you want. I'm not one of those influencers that says you must click subscribe, but you must you must do it. Do it now. So really quick, I'm going to run through the break here and see if this works on my phone. Then we'll go back to wrap things up. I'll be right back. Okay, obviously it works. What I did find out is the radio audio is too high. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize for the radio taking me over. I should keep an eye on the levels a little bit more. I don't want to blow out this microphone either. This is my podcast microphone. But yeah, everything looks good. The break works. I don't have any fancy commercials or anything. I'm just using several scenes on OBS and putting it together a mediocre show. See you guys Saturday night. If I do this, you can follow me on Twitter, I guess X, at UB Studios right there. I will be posting whether or not I'm going on there, if I can remember. It's probably a pretty good bet that I'll go live on Saturday. It's probably a pretty good bet. We'll just say that. But yeah, so that has been this impromptu Tuesday night DXing, not Monday. So ignore that. I'll get it fixed once this is over, but yeah. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for joining me. Everything looks good. It works. We're gonna do this again. See you later.
I'm driving down the road at night. I'm alone with thoughts in my head. I know I'm somewhere in the old Southwest, that it comforts me, a beacon of red. I see the red light flashing ahead, sending signals to the stars. stars above. The sound of voices from far away. Oh, I never could leave you, my love. I listen to the radio. Oh, I listen to the radio. Oh, I listen to the radio. Oh, listen to the radio. Oh.